Namaste. When we look at things, any object, or even any living beings, the objects which are moving or not moving, same way, the person moving, not moving. We receive the image, we register in our memory. Certain image we get connected for some reasons. So it stores as strong memory. Certain visuals, certain image, we don't give importance. It may not register. It may just come and go. Each moment, through the sense of seeing, the vision we receive, is creating within us certain impression. The process of meditation moving away from all these impressions which is happening through the sense of seeing. From the external vision. And when we close our eyes, initially, whatever the memory we have, the impressions already we registered within us. Through our memory, we can recollect, we can recall. Especially the one which has happened recently, or something we are so much interested or associated, or something which brings certain emotional connection. So even after closing our eyes, through our memory, through our past experiences, we keep moving towards that vision we had already, or something we want to have in future. Then we create visuals through our imagination. Then after closing the eyes, it's about the past impressions and the future interest, the imagination-based creations. So the physical sense of seeing, physical organ, we can close. But still, the subtle, the inner sense, which can see things, it can keep on create more and more images. Still, it will hold us with the external world, even after closing the eyes. if we get the idea, if we see how the sense of seeing, the eyes, creating these visuals, we can find a way to go inward, to move away from this sense of seeing and deliberately direct our mind to let go this sense, withdrawing from this sense. So today, there are a number of ways to do that. One of the way, deliberately focus into one point, concentrating in one point. On your own, sometime you can explore focusing on a light, like a candle light, keeping at eye level, say 2 or 3 feet away, and looking into, with open eyes, looking into that flame. One way. And the other option, looking into the open space with open eyes, not into the objects, instead, say, looking at the sky. It's a huge, vast open space. And to see the changes happening. It may move our attention to somewhere else, may not happen continuously. But when we focus through that, we can recognize, we can see that what is the change happening. It may move our attention to somewhere else, may not happen continuously. But when we focus through that, we can recognize, we can see that what is the change happening. In that direction, today we focus where more plain object. Generally, I suggest to look at the wall side, staying, say, 1 or 2 feet away from the wall, with open eyes, looking into that empty space and observing whether you get any pressure on your eyes and not able to see continuously, or the eyes want to close after a while, or it may create certain discomfort. Observing the changes happening, which also you can practice and explore. So all these various ways with open eyes. With that practice, we can go into inward by closing the eyes. So whatever the guidance I give now, if you want to choose to do with open eyes, but not seeing by the screen, not seeing by any object, more of the plain space. Wall is one option you can do also. Otherwise, explore by closing the eyes. Sit in a steady upright position. Hands in mudra. If you prefer to do with open eyes, but not by seeing the screen, instead seeing the wall or some open space, you can do so. Otherwise, close your eyes. Aware of the posture. Aware of the steady upright position. Aware of the breath. Observe the breath for a while. Wait until the posture and breath getting into total passive state. Those who are doing with open eyes, you are gazing in one direction, the empty space or the empty wall in front. If it is more plain, it is better, so that the mind will not get into past memories. While doing it, you should not put any forceful pressure on your eyes. If the eyelids closing, opening, which is fine. But don't forcefully keep opening the eyes. It has to be very natural. And from there, continuously observe what kind of changes happening with your eyeballs, with the sensation apart from seeing, with the energy movement of the body. Furthermore, the changes with the mind. If the mind goes back to the memory, recognize it. The mind is empty, no thoughts, recognize it, aware of it. Those who are closing the eyes, aware of the eyeballs, eyelids, eyebrows, the physical organ, the sensation arising from that area. Looking into all the subtle changes, subtle movements with the physical sense of seeing organ, which is the eyes. After a while, you can come back to the breath and stay with the breath, staying in that quiet, calm state.